Mr. Goody. Let's see.
You're streaming.
Hi there, everybody. Come on in, come on in.
You said come on in.
Come here, family. You're too far away.
They won't see all of us in the picture.
Well, at least if you're all on the same side, then
I hardly see both of you.
come over here. Come, everybody.
I hardly see both of you. Yeah, why'd you waste
I'm
time?
out with my
All over the place.
hubby and the children, out with our family.
Out with our family.
They don't see you from over
They
there.
don't see you.
You gotta come over here. I want to tell you how wonderful my husband is.
Nope. Nobody's here.
Oh, so I
Yeah.
have to wait.
Did you put it in private? He's not sure.
Welcome to the
See,
chat.
someone's on,
Remember
so
to
it's not
guard
public.
your
Is it
privacy
on public?
and abide by.
Yeah, see? Someone's on.
Okay. Here with my wonderful hubby. No, it's back down to. You want to come off and come back on?
Nope. Just stay there. Gotta give people time while they send out notifications.
Ready?
Yeah, see?
Come on.
Notification. I got a notification.
Got a notification? Let me see. I've never seen that before. What does it look like? What does it say? Watch live now. Bishop Shema Womack-El POW Family
We
Time.
need a selfie stick. It's annoying. How do you do this all the
I
time?
know you're too fidgety. Oh my goodness.
Daddy, hold it.
There you go.
You're old, man. It's old.
Come
You know,
closer.
You might come closer.
You know there's a 10-year age
You put no
difference
deodorant on.
between you. Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. I'm disgusted.
I'm gonna smell you.
You're not gonna feel.
You smell like a muskrat.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
Let me see. All right.
Here with our wonderful family, even though you don't see them all. Okay, let everybody see all of you all.
They don't want to see them.
Yeah.
Where's
That's my
Ephraim?
twin over there wearing the same outfit as me.
Where's Ephraim?
And there's
It looks
the
like.
eldest,
It looks like.
Sir Maximus.
It looks like I'm bored.
And I want to say to my wonderful hubby
What did you say to baby?
that you're just so wonderful. Thank you for taking us out.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday after service, he preached, and then he took us out. It's so nice. He's so wonderful.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes, I
Do you
am.
have a wonderful husband? I do. Yes. I'm grateful for my hubby.
So what would you say? So what would you say?
Okay, that's a yep.
He's
So
so
what would you-
wonderful.
That's a yep.
So what would you say to those who don't have a wonderful husband?
Oh, I hope you get one.
Suppose they have a husband, but he's just not wonderful.
Oh,
Ooh. What about that?
I don't know. Sometimes men get a bad rap. Sometimes we
Gotta talk loud.
We were talking to someone the other day. I'm not gonna mention any names. And if you let them tell it, I don't know how highly they think of their husband, but I think they have a good husband and they just don't really know how to appreciate the husband. So it's not so much that the husband's not wonderful. I think there are a lot of good husbands, a lot of good men doing the best they can for their wife and their children and their household, but maybe not appreciated like they should be, and the women give them maybe a hard time. And so I'm not talking about all women, I'm not talking about all husbands,
But a lot.
but a lot, especially we as women of color can be a lot and give the man a handful, like my daughter just said. You can give the man a hard time when he just really wants the best for you and just wants to take care of you and just wants to, do for you, but we make it a little bit challenging for them. Don't bring the best out of them, and then wondering, why they're acting a certain way. But it's kind of like, what are you giving them? What kind of energy are you circulating? Maybe that's what you're getting back.
Yeah.
So thank God for my husband being wonderful and generous
And being wonderful doesn't mean that you're a puppy.
no, anybody who knows you knows you're anything but a puppy.
But I think some women want to
Anything
think.
but a puppy.
I think some women think a man is wonderful if they could just do whatever. If
Yeah.
he just let them do whatever. What's your thoughts?
Well, in other words, you're saying a lot of women, they feel like they have a good husband if you just give them their way all the time.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's right, because a woman, no one should get their way all the time, but definitely not, if you're thinking it's where you have a good husband, if he gives you your way all the time, what's in it for him? What does he get out of it?
Mm.
What's
Wow.
he getting out of the relationship?
Why do you think we have less marriages today since I was gonna say after World War II, a shift began to happen in America, especially when men came back home after the war. What? You thinking something?
Yeah, you're gonna get women mad at me, but I don't care.
After World War II, when men came back home after war, the jobs that used to be theirs, the women were actually working those jobs.
Yeah.
And then years later, especially in the late 1990s, it was a major shift when women started going for higher education and getting degrees. We had a major shift where marriage was not as significant as it was back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s.
Yeah.
So now we have a lot of women today that are 30, 40, 50, 60, not married, never been married. The ones that are single, if they were married, they got divorced. And the majority of the divorces were not requested or filed by the man.
True.
They were filed by the woman.
Yeah.
What would you say to a woman that is saying now that she's in her 40s and 50s and 60s, saying she wants to be married, yet she created the scenario of her singleness? And I know some will say, "Oh, I didn't create that scenario." Oh, trust me, you come on live right now, I ask you 5 questions, and I guarantee you, those 5 questions is going to say you created it.
I wish there was a way that they could ask questions.
Oh, they can.
In the chat or something like that.
Are we where they could chat, or you did something different?
They should be able to chat.
Yeah, I don't know if they have the guts to chat, but this is like, what would you say to women who's saying? Because even at our own church, our own ministry, we even had something yesterday where we women are saying, "I want a man, I want a man, a man," but will not put no major effort. They think by handing out, a few flyers or something that, that's where I gave them the number, what works, and they did nothing to it, nothing close to it. What would you say to women like that?
I mean, a lot of times.
Before you say anything, I'm gonna tell you what I would say.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now y'all can hear what she's saying. I would say make sure you have plenty money for retirement and get yourself a nice electric blanket
Oh my gosh.
and a pet, and just prepare to be alone.
Wow.
That's what I would say. Okay.
What did you say?
What would you
Somebody
say?
said, don't forget a TV.
What would you say? Because that's what I would say. Because anything that you're lacking in life, and I ain't even talking about just relationship, where there's lack, it shows that really the lack is in pursuit. Where anywhere in your life, if you're lacking, it's a lack of pursuit. What would you say?
I think a lot of times people learn lessons the hard way. So, like you said, women who have been married and divorced, and a lot of times they're the ones that file for divorce, or women who've never been married and their priorities weren't on family, but now they're looking later in life to have marriage and family. Hopefully, we all learn from our mistakes of choices and then grow from them and go in a different direction or a better
Okay,
direction.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm talking about women at 35 on up. I mean, I I've even offered to our own women where I was going to go in my pocket and kick out whatever it took. All they had to do is just put the I would actually my part would have been the hardest part.
Yeah.
That's the financial part.
Right.
Okay.
That's true.
And I'm like, and they did nothing. Absolutely nothing except talk.
Do you think they really, really want it?
No. No. Because if you really want something, if there is a bottle of cold water 5 blocks away, okay, stop this distracting. If there is a bottle of cold water that's 5 blocks away, and you had no water for 3 days, and you had no way to get there except walk or crawl for a bottle of cold water, you had no water for 3, 4, 5 days, what would you do?
I would stop at nothing
To get that bottle of water.
Yeah.
So my point is, if
So-
you're not desperate,
Not thirsty enough.
and see, sometimes that pride, I ain't desperate for no, you don't gotta be. I'm telling you what your future's gonna be.
Wow.
If you're not hungry, in the words of Les Brown,
Yeah.
you gotta be hungry. If you ain't hungry, you ain't gonna be full.
Wow.
If you ain't thirsty, you ain't going after the bottle of water. So there's no way. Now, here's the problem. We say we want something, but we really want somebody else to do it for us.
No, that's true. That's true.
And that's a problem. That's a problem.
I wish we could take questions.
I think you can.
Questions or comments.
I think you can. So what do you, again, what would you say? And then I want to get off here so we can go home and explore. Good. What would you say to a woman who's saying they want a good relationship and a good man?
Well, I don't know about
That's
all
35
women,
on
but
up.
I'm going to say to the ones that I observe in our circle, I see a struggle of you all getting along with one another.
Oh my! Did y'all hear that?
So
Did y'all hear that?
if there's a challenge getting along with one another, it makes me question how well you can get along with a man.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not saying that about all women. I'm just saying the ones I observe.
Ooh, I wish women from TRL was listening. I wish they was listening to this. I've got one here. Ah, that is
And
so
even-
profound and yet simplistic.
Even more than
hold
that.
Hold it. You got to back up. You can't just run off on that. Because if women can't get along with each other,
Yeah.
why would you want a man that you're gonna make feel miserable?
Yeah.
And that is so true.
Yeah.
Because we have, in our own ministry, our own church, they don't even get along with each other. They can't plan nothing together.
That's true.
So how they gonna have a man?
Well, that's probably part of the reason.
But that's why I
they
say,
don't.
get
Yeah.
yourself an electric blanket, get yourself a dog, because you got want some company. And
Wow.
Shamila said a TV, and make sure you got maybe do some Grubhub on the side, some Gruber Eats, and whatever. Did I say Gruber Eats? So you have some money coming in, because that's the best it's gonna get.
If they don't make a change, that I do believe you're right. And it's sad.
That's the best that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
because your value is going down every day. Now,
Resonated with you, huh?
huh?
He said,
Nope.
Say
No,
it again,
'cause-
son. What do you say, Shamila?
You're right.
Yeah, because your value
What
going
about
down.
Ephraim?
What'd you say, Ephraim? He sleep?
No.
Oh, what'd you say?
Correct.
No, because your value going down. Because a man could be 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
He still can pull somebody in their 20s.
True.
So why would he want somebody, a man at 60, why would he want somebody in their 50s?
With an
when
attitude.
With an attitude, who boobs done changed, who butt done sag, who got 3 bellies. Why would he want attitude with a bundle of all that extra when he can get somebody in their 20s that might have an attitude problem but might be more appealing to the eye?
I'm gonna tell you one thing that is, it helps feed into the deception or delusion is that a lot of times a woman like you just described, an older woman with an attitude, can get a man to pay attention to her
Oh, she can get a screw.
and definitely
Oh, he
get
could
in bed with
he
her.
could
but
bed
it
you, but he won't
doesn't
wed
mean
you.
He's gonna take you seriously.
See, that's where many women get jacked up.
Yeah.
Oh, I can get myself a man.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Puss can always get a man. But can you get a husband?
Wow.
Somebody who will commit to you to come home every night, and someone who will assist in the daily things of living and pay bills and support. And but it's easy to get a man.
Right.
All he needs is a sniff.
Wow.
But can you get a husband?
I just heard someone say, I don't need a man to do all that for me. I could do it for myself. And that's probably true. You might be one of those really independent women who's got it going on for themselves and do for themselves.
And God bless you.
Do you. Do, you know,
God
what
bless you.
makes you happy?
Do you, boo? Do you, boo? Because
you.
we ain't talking about you. I'm talking about those that desire the institution of God, and you want a husband. All right.
And even a lot of those women who say that they don't need a man,
They
one.
didn't convince themselves.
It's just because they haven't gotten
Self-deception and lying to
one that they're
themselves.
lying to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I say,
But we got some in our church who
women
said that, and
start off
I'm
with-
like, come on, you know you don't really want what you're saying.
right. Start off. Oh, hi there, Dr. Ron, who said, good point. Thank you. Yes, feel free to make more comments if you'd like. Start off with getting along with each other, women. And more so than that, get along with yourselves. That's what I'm seeing is even a
Say it again.
deeper, get along with yourself.
Because if you don't love you, how you gonna love anybody?
I'm seeing that as even a deeper issue is like so much fluctuating attitude. One day you're up, one day you're down, one day you're happy, one day you're sad, one day you're, this happy-go-lucky person. Next day it's just major attitude. And it's like if there was a guy in your life, he wouldn't even know who he's going to meet at the door when he comes to see you because you're just different every time. So start off with loving you, start off with liking you, and then learn to get along with some women before you attempt to bring a man into mass misery.
Yeah. And one of the ways to start loving yourself, Joe, is just real simple. Pay attention to your body. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how many children you had.
Amen.
Pay attention to the temple. We as a people of color especially, we lack discipline. And when you begin to understand biology and your physicality, when you're always making improvement with your physical body, it does something to you mentally. And you start appreciating yourself and feeling good about yourself. See, we want people to do something for us that we should be doing for ourselves. You have to take responsibility. Your body is the habitation that you travel with. Your body is the transportation that you travel with. And your body is actually a communication. It's a communication, a habitation, a transportation, and it shows, do you love you? When you look at somebody's body, you can tell if they love themselves.
Yeah.
Do you value yourself? And just so y'all know, men versus women, men are very simple. People, would you say a man is simple?
Yes.
They talking all loud, as long as getting loud too. They just as loud over there. But men are simple creatures.
Shamila remembers
Shamila, what,
your teaching.
what would you tell everybody concerning a man? Do you think men are simple?
She learned this from her daddy, just so you know.
Absolutely.
What do they want?
Supper, silence, and sex.
Y'all heard that?
Learn
A
that
man
again
wants
from her
a
daddy.
man wants what?
Supper, silence, and sex.
Supper, silence, and sex.
3 S's.
3 S's, not in that order though. Supper, silence,
What do you
sex.
say about that, Dr. Ron?
Men are simple. And if you keep a man happy with those 3 S's, I think it's 5 S's, but I think we narrowed it down to 3.
Oh, wonderful.
Would love
Thank
for you
you.
to would love to fellowship with you.
Thank you. Give us a call.
It's just not as difficult as people have made it to be. And I'm old school. I think we need to go back to a lot of our old ways. When I say old ways, the biblical ways, the biblical foundation. God's original idea was family. And everything is trying to destroy the structure of family in the society and the culture today. And churches are conforming to culture today instead of God's original idea.
Yeah.
What you want to say? I can tell you.
No, I was just
you
smiling
want
at
to say
his comment.
something.
He said, good word. Thank you.
What would you say, dear? Or we can close out if you want.
Even when you're saying that men want supper, sex, and silence, you're not saying that a woman has to be quiet all the time. That's not what he's saying.
No.
I definitely talk. We have great conversations. He's just saying know when to be quiet.
But silence can never be misquoted.
Know when to be quiet. Know when a man needs
But
space.
silence can never be misquoted. If you learn to be quiet, there's some things can't come back at you. Right? Silence can never be misquoted. All right, go ahead. I just had to put that in.
Being silent now.
She being solid now. Wow. No, this is good. We need to do. I'm telling you, if even in my own ministry, if I can get women to do 5 things,
Tell them what the 5 things
I don't want to do it because
Ooh.
I actually told them they do it.
We need to come back.
I can get them to do 5 things. I can show them that God has already presented about 30 men, but they bypassed them.
Ooh. Wow.
30 men
Wow.
that was good men that would have taken care of them, but they put their nose up or they put their head down at them. 30 men that they bypassed.
Wow.
What?
I want to know the 5 things.
Yeah. What'd you think about that?
Oh, you're absolutely right.
How many times have you passed a husband? Yeah.
Or an opportunity, such as yesterday,
this is a husband.
or
An
the
opportunity.
last time that you offered opportunity. Yeah, there's a lot of wasted opportunities and a lot of wasted good men. When I say that, I mean women who overlooked some really good men and some good opportunities to have good men. So we're gonna get off now,
Yeah,
but
but I started a channel,
time.
and I'm gonna put it out there more. I think I got 2 pieces out there. I started a channel just for men. It's about a man setting himself in the way of the Lord to get all the promises that God promised him. Because a lot of men too, if they did not have a father, don't really know unless the streets teach them, and the way of the streets is really not the best definition of a man.
I was talking to my wife today how I learned a lot from certain family members and people that I used to hang around with. And I had a father in my life, a really good father, but I learned about the streets from these particular men that I was related to. But only a man can teach a man how to be a man.
Amen.
Now I know some of you single women who have sons saying, I'm a father and a mother." You're not. You're not. You cannot play father and mother. I can't play mother. Okay, I can take care of my children. We were talking about how I did some magnificent things with my children. I used to take my children off her hands so she can get quality time of rest and things like that. But I could never be mom. So as smart and strong and as many degrees as you have being a woman, you cannot be a father. Only a man can teach a male how to be a man. What you got to say about that?
You're absolutely right.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
No matter how much a woman thinks that she is a mother and a father, if she thinks that, then that's a problem.
So I have a man channel, and strictly for men. Now, if women, you try to get on it and listen, you're gonna be. It ain't for you. I'm telling you right now. It ain't for you. It's strictly for men, and it's raw, and it's biblical, and it's scriptural, and it's on time because it's so needed. God wants to restore the family back.
Yes.
His original idea.
Yes.
God wants to restore the man back. Because when the man is out of place, the family is displaced. And it's being, right now, in this culture, replaced. So we got to get back to the original idea of God concerning the family. All right. We're playing games over there. You see it?
It's the weekend.
All right. Okay, how do I stop this? Oh,
You say,
if you want to get on my email list, because I'm going to be sending out some magazines and books this week for free. I'm sorry I can't show you what I want to send you, but one is called Start Healthy, and another one of my books, what was one of the other books I think I wanted to send out? Voltage Foods. That's a nice book, nice thick book. Voltage Foods, I'm sending out absolutely free. Every week's gonna be different. This week, Start Healthy and Voltage Foods. Email me, bishop@bishopwomack.com. bishop@bishopwomack.com. What you want to say, dear?
we have to do another giveaway for when we get to 250K.
Yeah, when I get to how many subscribers am I at right now?
Like 230. Let me check.
233.
So I'm over
230.
230,000 subscribers.
233 last time I checked.
230.
So do another giveaway.
233. Oh wow.
At
So
250.
soon I get to 250,000
233.
subscribers, we're gonna give out something. I gotta tell you. Oh wow, 233, 334.
So just
Okay.
let them know what we're going to give away.
So maybe I'll tell you tomorrow because I'm not even sure what I'm gonna give away.
You got to keep watching. Make sure you like
Yeah,
it,
and
comment,
email me,
subscribe.
bishop@bishopwomack.com. Just put your name and say, put my name in the hat, because that's what we're going to actually do.
Yeah.
We're going to take your name, we're going to put it in the hat, blindfold somebody, and they're going to pull the name out. And but this week, though, I'll send, you don't even have to get your name in the hat for that. I'll send you a free book. I got over 200 books that I've actually written, and we have a magazine called Start Healthy. I'll send that out to you. Tell me where to send it. Email me, bishop@bishopwomack.com. And then let's do a contest too later, because I really want to do something like a question. What is it that men want? I want to hear what men have to say. What is it that women want?
So can we talk to people? Like,
Yeah. And we didn't make it
so why don't
like
we just ask the question now? What do men want? When do women want? You're gonna look for our next live when we talk about it. Next time we talk about it, be ready with your answers of what do men want in a relationship? What do women want in a relationship? so that we can get you all on the same page.
And start sending me your answers
Oh, good
through
idea.
email. And maybe the first 10 people,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we could do that. The first 10 people, the first 10 men,
Mm-hmm.
we could send them something free.
For giving you the
And
answer.
and the
Okay.
first 10 women
Mm-hmm.
that give us answers,
Mm-hmm.
we could send them something as well.
That's a great idea.
And we'd figure out what we're gonna send them.
You can help.
Was that good?
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah. All right,
Sound good to
Shema,
you?
how do I turn this off?
Next right here.
All right. Go ahead, Shema.
Okay.
No, hit it. See you.